It's been a hot minute since Moana 2 was released on Disney Plus, and I decided to watch it. And oh boy, I just had to talk about it. I know that people are talking about this Snow White live action slop that just came out about a week ago, but I really want to voice my own opinion about Moana 2. Specifically, the songs in Moana 2, and I just want to compare it to the first movie. Especially after that one songwriter saying kids will be singing the songs in the movie after a month of its release. Welp, by the time this video comes out, they would have been about 4 months or so since its release, and practically no one is singing the songs. Nor are they talking about it if we're being honest here. Hello everyone, let's talk about Moana 2. My first impression of the movie wasn't that bad, to be honest. The visuals were good, the comedy wasn't that bad. There were a few jokes in this movie that genuinely made me laugh. The story wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. In the current era of Disney right now, they usually would make a live action remake of some of their iconic movies or some random sequel nobody asked for. And like 90% of it was bad. Of course, there are a few good ones that was worth watching, and I definitely want to watch it again. Moana 2 wasn't one of them, unfortunately. I kinda wanna compare Moana 2's story to Frozen for a sec. In Frozen, the first movie was one of the most iconic movies out there in all of Disney's history. It was a story about a girl named Elsa becoming queen with these mysterious powers she somehow has, and she runs away when it was revealed to everyone that she has these set powers and can control it. Later in the movie, Elsa realizes she needed to accept her powers, not control it, leading to her not needing to hide away from others and herself. In the sequel, they basically showed how Elsa has those powers to begin with. Though she did leave her sister and didn't learn a single lesson from it, cause later she found out what was troubling their land and got Anna to fix it, but that's basically it. Yeah, sure, there is some critique that I have towards the story of Frozen 2, but Frozen 2, to me at least, felt like it gave something that was needed even though practically no one asked for it. Not only did it give a reasoning as to how Elsa has those powers, it also gave us information on why she has them. She practically became the person who connected all the spirits together when everything was going haywire. Plus, it also gave us why their parents went on that trip. Moana 2, however, didn't make me feel the same way. Moana 2 tells us that Moana wishes to find other people who are just like them, other civilizations from other islands, and later finding out there was this god that was preventing these people from connecting to others, thinking it would make him stronger, or something like that. That's what I remember at least. So the whole story revolves around Moana and her crew, including Maui, to go to this island that was once the one thing that connected the people together, and touching it while it was being heavily guarded by Nalo, the god of storms and lightning. The reason why they have to touch the island to begin with, it would help them connect the people together. The thing about this though, there was basically no purpose to make this movie. I don't know how to put it into words, but this movie just creates a problem rather than answering questions. Yeah, sure, most sequels are like that, but it felt like another cash grab for Disney. Now that I think about it, I really shouldn't have been surprised or disappointed. I basically just set myself up here. That's really all the criticism I have about the story of Moana 2. Plus, I originally made this video to talk about the songs of the movie. But let me talk about this one specific character first. Matangi, otherwise known as Bat Lady. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I really like her, She was introduced as this person that seems to be out for Moana. Later, we found out that she was cursed or something by Nalo himself. She's basically just a morally ambiguous character that helped Moana in the end. Generally, the only criticism I have for her was I wish she was the real villain of the movie because she just seems so much more interesting to me compared to Nalo. But we haven't seen much of Nalo. The only times we truly see him is in the end credit scene, teasing a possible third movie with the crab from the first movie. Before I reach the end of this video, if you enjoyed so far, I would appreciate if you decide to like it and maybe subscribe to the channel while you're there. Anyways, the songs, the main thing on why I made this video. It's definitely not that memorable compared to the first movie. Probably because, according to this article, Lin-Manuel Miranda didn't come back for this one. You know, the guy who wrote the iconic We Don't Talk About Bruno and basically every single song in the first Moana movie. When I compare the songs from the first movie to the second movie, the first one was definitely catchier. You're Welcome, We Know the Way, Where You Are. All of them were one of the best Disney songs I've ever heard. But the songs in the sequel was something rather disappointing, to say the least. I'm not saying they were terrible per se, but basically all of them are very forgettable. Songs like Get Lost and Beyond were definitely my favorites. Beyond is by far the best one out of all of them, but songs like Can I Get a Chi-Hu and Villagers of Motunui wasn't the best, to say the least. I mean, come on, Disney. I refuse to believe that most of the songs in the Has Been Hotel series outdoes 95% of the songs in Moana 2. Switch 2 just came out. Well, not came out. The trailer for the games came out, and I don't care. I am going to find a way to get it. I don't care if I have to work 2 jobs or something. But like $90 for a game. Dude, if I bought 4 games for the Switch 2, I would basically just buy 2 Switch 2s. I'm basically buying the same amount of money. I'm using the same amount of money that I used for buying the actual console itself. They really need to lower these prices, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. That being said, goodbye, everyone.